So this year's been kind of crazy. My boyfriend and I got an apartment last year, 2021, in like June or July. And this year, end of April 23rd or something like that, Kian and I woke up and literally like less than 30 seconds later, the fire alarm was going off. And so I sat in bed for a second and I was like, is this a drill? Like, but then I was like, there's no way it could be. This is like an apartment complex. I'm not like at school or something. And so I was like, okay, I gotta like start doing something here. And I grabbed Kian, I grabbed my phone, and I think like real quick, I'm like, is there anything else that if this is like an actual emergency that I would need and want to take right now? I didn't. I just grabbed my phone and Kian, and we sleep with our door closed, and we had a cat at the time who is now living with my boyfriend's mom. He had been scratching at like under the door. He doesn't sleep with me in the morning. He'd been scratching under the door for a while, which was unusual, but he had done it the day before, so I thought this was a new thing. I didn't think anything of it, but now looking back, I know what it was. I go and I open the door to our bedroom, and it's just a wall of white smoke. I couldn't see anything past my nose. And so like my heart starts racing in that moment. I just immediately duck down. I'm carrying Kian. I duck down as low as I can get. I have him like further down, and I just book it. I don't see any flames, so I just keep going, and I don't know if it's just my apartment unit or if it's the whole apartment complex. So I don't go through the front door, which I could have. Like, you know, to feel like the door with the back of your hand, just to make sure, like you'll be able to feel heat if there's a fire on the other side. I didn't do that. I just made it out to the balcony, and my poor baby, he was coughing so hard just from that short time that we were in there. But yeah, that smoke was thick. Like I said, I couldn't see anything, so I was just kind of maneuvering my way blindly toward the door. We got out there, and smoke just billows out as we're out there, and we just move off to the side. Thank God there was a maintenance man working on the pool. Like, we had a balcony that overlooked the pool, kind of, like, and some grass and whatnot. And he's like, are you cooking? I'm like, no, we just woke up. And he came over and he's like, okay, I'll call the apartment people, staff. And I was like, okay, I'll call 911. And eventually I had to end up closing the balcony door. I thought I was just gonna let it air out, but no, it just kept coming and coming. So Kian and I were up there for a little bit. Like, I'm in my pajamas, which was shorts and a tank top, like what I'm in right now. And luckily it was a nice day, but like I was shaking with adrenaline. I hadn't eaten, I hadn't had any water, I hadn't used the bathroom, anything. Kian was still in his pajamas and his overnight diaper. And yeah, it wasn't a good time. Eventually, some more people from the apartment came and they helped. I lowered Kian down, and then they helped me climb down off the balcony. So Kian and I just end up sitting in the lawn watching the smoke pour out of our apartment until the fire department got there. They put it out. Turns out it was a dryer. And everyone I know who's had a fire, it's been like a dryer issue. Well, except for one person. But make sure you're cleaning out the hose that goes from the back of the dryer into the wall, because that's like the real issue, because most people are cleaning out the vent trap thing, but it was the hose, and that's something the apartment complex should have taken care of between tenants, but they didn't. So make sure you have that checked out every now and then. There's an attachment for your vacuum that you can also get, and it'll suck it out for you.